Hey guys, this is the Mad Chief. How y'all doing? Today I'm bringing you Hellblade 1, Senua's Sacrifice. Now this is going to be of the opening sequence of the game, as well as some tips and tricks of mine to help get you started and help you enjoy it when you play it yourself. Um, without further ado, here we go. Let's jump in. I just gotta preface this with I really I love this game. It's just so unique, and it didn't take me long to find my appreciation for it. So I hope you guys see the same thing I did.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she know coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you can.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Can you see that? I can see it.
Look around and you'll see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them?
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel
you. You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Alright, and we have control. If that wasn't, kind of unsettling and interesting.
You have to take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
She needs to use her eyes.
So there are these, kind of like, don't know really what to call them, except maybe like headstones with white stones in the middle. These things right here, and they're all over the game, and essentially you just focus on them and you'll get like a little audio segment from somebody who you will meet later in the game.
Do not forget my stories, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Alright. Just going to check the controls real quick. Okay. Key thing, left bumper on Xbox specifically allows for running, so you don't have to walk.
The darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves in the hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
Is he?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost. Where are you? I hear you. He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're calling
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
If you haven't guessed, that on the back of her is the skull of her lover. And that's all I will say about that for the moment.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she tell her? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
He's already dead.
He's dead. But his soul is in Helheim. His soul still lives.
It's really got
She
some
needs to save his
good
soul.
looking
She wants
graphics.
his soul to
I mean,
be happy.
visuals.
She needs to make him
It's just it's more of the
He's
colors,
already dead.
She can save him.
There's nothing
colors and the
reach
mood
to
that it
Helheim.
sets.
I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
That's the way. Climb up there.
This isn't right.
You can't fall off these if you're not careful.
Are you scared?
Very easy.
Shouldn't be scared. You've got to come. Just drop down. Where's she going now? What's down there?
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
Don't listen.
Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
How do you know?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Look really clearly. Focus. Focus. Focus and you'll see. What happens?
I can see what.
Focus.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Give up now. It's a secret.
Okay, so this, we have to find something that has that basic shape. And it does help you, because when we are near the area that has it, we will see these red versions of it floating around. Now we just have to find where exactly it is, and then focus, using on Xbox the red trigger. Now this one's right here.
Focus. You look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
Now we've found it, and we can go through.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
No,
It works.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Okay, remember, you gotta be
Yes,
very
it's the
careful
same
here.
with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
she's gonna be just another body.
It tries to make you eat it right here.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Now, there's a few things just to keep in mind real quick. One of them is that the first time you die, you have this rot that starts on your arm, this black rot, and the game makes it sound as if you have a limited number of times you can die, and then every single time the black rot will increase. And once it gets to the brain, then you have to literally start everything over again. And that's the idea that the game imparts to you. But in all reality, you can die as many times as you want, and that's not going to happen. You don't have to have any fear of being forced to restart everything from dying permanently. So that's one thing. The other thing is that I don't know if you can see it right now. I'll have to wait.
Oh, stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. Took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back. A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
See, that's what I was talking about. Doesn't matter how many times you die, they're never going to completely end your campaign. They'll just revert you to the last checkpoint and let you try again.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through? Why won't it open?
Okay, so the other really important thing to
She
know,
has to fight two gods first.
Two gods.
Two gates.
the other really important thing that, just like it misleads you as far as the rot goes, the other thing which it doesn't do a great job at actually telling you either is this. When you get to the next major fight, it may not happen until you actually face off with one of the gods. You will have basically focus energy. So after you have fought them for long enough, if you see that mirror on her right hip, there will be blue symbols that appear. When those blue symbols appear, then that means you have the ability to use on specifically the control on Xbox for focus is the right trigger, and while fighting, if you do use the right trigger to trigger focus, and you have those blue symbols that have appeared on the back of that mirror, that will majorly slow down time for everybody except you, thus allowing you to get a lot of hits in quickly and do major damage without having to worry about much damage coming your way. And without knowing that mechanic, you are definitely not going to be able to progress very far. So that is a key thing to know. So, you know, with those two things, those should allow you to easily progress throughout the game and enjoy it. I do want to again say that I absolutely love what has been done with this. This is unique, not something that I have seen before in any other title. And it's very, I don't know, for me, almost mesmerizing in a sense. Yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the opening to Hellblade 1, Senua's Sacrifice, and If you liked what you saw today, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to know what you thought. And until next time, this has been the Mad Chief. Thanks for watching.